Hey guys, Dahmer's Cool Stuff here with Pickup Video Volume 2. A little later than I wanted to get it out, but I had some technical difficulties, mainly me being a moron. But now that that's said, let's get this show on the road. First, pickup. It's a nice Pong console from Danny. He donated it to me, gave it to me. It's going to have a good home. I got two other controllers there, but it's a Telepong 4, Super Pong Telegames 4. And it has 4 controllers, so it was 4-player Pong. I'm probably never going to play 4-player Pong. I don't have that many friends. But the cool thing about this, and I'm going to turn it on. Hopefully you can hear it. Hear it? There we go. Anyway, it is making noise. I hope it picked it up. But it is a over 30-year-old console, Pong console, older than me, actually. And it still works to this day. So, it's just amazing that this stuff still works, if you can find it pretty good. Now, the second one's another donation, this time from Chris. He's a fellow cast member of the Rocky Horror Show that I do. And he got this for me as a Christmas gift because it was mad crazy cheap. Killer Instinct in the box, just a box, no instructions or even game holder in it, but he just found it cool. It was crazy cheap, he couldn't pass it up, and all because I made a joke about the game. It's very interesting. I forgot how it played, and it was a little different for its time. It actually, there was no pause in between rounds, so if you had half your life bar left and you got the other opponent's life bar down all the way, you still had half a life bar left, but he was technically knocked out once. So it was different. Definitely more strategy involved than I would have given credit for. Now, going to the GameCube games I picked up. Evolution Worlds. RPG. Haven't gotten around to playing it yet still. Really want to. It's going to get there eventually at some point in time. But it looks promising, but this was the better pickup for me personally. It was Mega Man Complete Anniversary Collection. It has the first 8 Mega Man games on there, and then I think the 2 arcade games that never came out in mass quantity in America, so to speak. This eased my burden a little bit on trying to find the 8 Mega Man games at first, so now I can hold off on that, so to speak, because I got this bad boy. And yeah, it's kicking my ass right now. Especially Mega Man 1 and 2. Oh, I haven't even gotten to 3 yet because I can't do that. I know it's weak sauce, my Nintendo hard, so to speak. I haven't had to use it in quite a while, so now we're going to go into PlayStation 2 games. First game I picked up was Metropolis Mania. I'm probably saying it wrong, and I will not try to say it again. Haven't even played it, but it looks like a town simulator, like a board game Sims type of economy-based game. I am going to give it a crack at some point in time, but right now it's so on the back burner. Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. Game had one of the most amazing soundtracks for like the Tony Hawk era of video games, and I have very good memories of this game, especially a couple of the songs on there. Anytime I play it, I can literally imagine that I'm in the summer, I'm playing it in the summer, and I'm in my 20s again. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. A very good hack and slash game. Mindless, but it just took the big battles, and you got to play them as some of the characters. It was pretty good when it came out. I'm very happy with this purchase, and yeah, I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd, so why not? And the 2 buys that I'm very happy about, but a little brokenhearted about at the same time because of one of them, Xenosaga 1 and 2. I got complete inbox with the instructions for the first Xenosaga. But because GameStop likes to throw out the cases and instructions, they had Xenosaga 2 in pretty good condition disc-wise without the case or instructions. I'm going to pick it up later, the game with the case and instructions. But part of me can see why, part of me can see why they do it, and the other part of me says that they're completely stupid when they do it. They're just killing cases. I can understand if it was not RPGs and simple sports games. Those I can understand. But any RPG or any action type of game, you need the instructions for it, especially Xenosaga. And for collectors like me, or wannabe collectors like me, I really like to have the case and instructions. The game that they warned me most about, the guys at GameStop, might I add, the GameStop I go to, you guys know what you're doing, so good job on you guys. Some stores are douchey like that, but the one I go to is not too bad. They warned me hardcore about Neo Contra. Neo Contra wasn't as bad as they said it was. It's not good, but it wasn't as bad as they said it was. Very mindless, very shooty type of thing. The more you play, the more continues you get, the easier it gets, the more shots you get. But, you know, it just gives you more for every time you play. So even if you have a terrible outing and you, like, don't even make it to the final boss, you've at least done a little bit of something towards your progression and overall rating in the game. Max Payne and Max Payne 2. Very patiently waiting for Max Payne 3 coming out, hopefully later this year, or March, or I think it got actually pushed back to a little bit later this year. I don't care. Come out when it's good and ready to come out. I'm a huge fan of Max Payne. I'm a huge fan of the storyline. I know some people are going to say, what storyline? I just like the fact that the third game, you're going to see him literally rock bottom, and he thought he was already at rock bottom in this game. So it's very interesting to say the least. Bullet time done right. I can't say that for the third Matrix movie, even though they invented bullet time, so to speak. But even though that's a ripoff of martial arts cinema, and I've kind of gotten obscured, so to bit. But it's no big deal. Max Payne 1 and 2, great games. And now, finally, we're going to kick it off in the 360 section. You know my opinion about this game. I don't care. I've already reviewed Skylanders. Not too much else to say about that because my review is up. Unfortunately, there's no gameplay on that because it wouldn't convert. I know that the new computer is pretty beastly, but it just wouldn't convert my old footage when I was using a my cell phone camera. So there was no sound, and the way I shot it was so you can see us moving the pieces and whatnot. So kind of, yeah, I'm a little upset with that one, but it was a good review overall. Arkham City. This was a crazy deal that my wife got at Walmart on Black Friday. It was like $20-something. The Batman open world game everybody's been waiting for, and Rocksteady Studios did a hell of a job. My only gripe so far, and it literally happens in the first 10 minutes of the game, you get lost as soon as the game drops you in. It just drops you in with no explanation whatsoever, and you're left on your own. So you have a bunch of people needing help or crimes being committed, and it does put you in the shoes of Bruce Wayne as Batman. Who do you save? Who do you try to go after? What order do you do it in? There's going to be somebody that's not going to get saved. So it was very interesting. I'm maybe 6 hours into this. 6-7 hours into this game because of this beast of a game. My brother-in-law and his girlfriend got me a gift card to GameStop. So what they didn't know is they bought me Skyrim. My mini review is going up. I mean, mini review. It's a little glitchy. I'll give it that. The more I play, I'm about now 90 hours in. The more I play, the more weird things that I discover. But it's a Bethesda game. Bethesda A-team, so to speak. Not that Tragedy New Vegas, because at least these guys fixed the issues that happened in the game. And when you do something this massive, stuff's going to happen. There's no way of getting around it. You're going to have glitches. You're going to have weird things that happen. It's impossible to test a game of this magnitude. So, but overall, it was amazing. It's an amazing game. I have more games that I've picked up since then, but that's going to be for Pickups 3, which should happen, I don't know, maybe a month from now when I post this bad boy up. Overall, once the warmer weather starts kicking in, that's when I'm probably going to be doing a lot more of these videos. I'm a cheap bastard. A lot of these games, except for the 360 games, those were GameStop buy two get ones throughout December and even January. GameStop had at least 4 to 5 buy two get one free sales. I hit them up. I hit them up pretty hard. All the PS2 games and the GameCube games, all the PS2 games and the GameCube games, those guys, those are buy two get ones. Except for the 2 donations and the 360 games. Those weren't because I didn't buy these guys used. So, that's all for the pickups, and this is Dahmer's Cool Stuff, and as always, do good gaming.